What's up, guys, and welcome back to another poorly played yet wondrously magical defense mission with me, Splattercat, here at the Nerd Castle in Dawn of War 2. That's right, we've got a mission up against the orcs here, and I think I'm going to stick with the same team as last time with the intent of possibly, actually, since we put the Meltas on Thaddeus, we might consider bringing Davian or Avidus with us. Let's take a look. Let's run with a weird team on this one. That's not going to kill us, is it? I mean, it might, but you never know. Let's take Davian on this one instead of Cyrus. That's what we're going to do. We're going to live dangerously for now. We've got Davian. That means we need somebody to heal him, so I'm going to get rid of those, the flash grenades. I'm going to give him the rights of repair, just so we can repair this sucker when we need to. And does he have any equipment that we could throw on? Cool. Well, hopefully we hit two birds with one stone here. I'd love for him to hit level 16 during this defense mission, and I would absolutely guarantee he's going to hit 16. But my ultimate point is that we've got certain aspects of our team who are lower level than others, and these defense missions are great ways to shore up that deficiency.
Commander, the orcs are about to overrun a shrine dedicated to the Emperor. Losing this shrine would bring shame to our chapter and deal a serious blow to sector morale. This would deprive us of the Emperor's blessings, one of the things slowing the Tyranid advance. Protect the shrine at all costs.
Alright, it says the orcs are led by an uncharacteristically strong war boss. It looks like we've got a decent setup, though. I do like this map. This map always turns out a little bit better for me than some of the other defensive missions, so we'll see what we can lock down once we get into the playfield.
We will not allow the aliens to desecrate this place.
Make sure our generators remain in place, Commander. We cannot protect the shrine without them.
I don't know which way I'm going to get hit from, but I would prefer to drop in... Oh, never mind, that was an accident right there, but it'll have to do. We could probably get hit from any number of directions on this one. Let's go ahead and put the tackies in position. We're also going to take Davian and move him down this way. Never hurts to have the Force Commander in and around and about anyways. And he's gonna wipe out this little, yep, there you go, destroy the cinder block. Nobody was using that. This guy clearly wasn't crouched behind it, he was just doing it for fun. Over here, we've got a beautiful opportunity for a great jump. Ah, but we got jumped back. A wide gain teleporter. Never heard of that. Let's put him in melee mode so that he's actually handling business here. And I don't want any of these orcs to knock us out of cover for now. I'd also like to put an assault cannon barrage over here. And away it goes. So he's now butchered a bunch of people. Apparently it doesn't work in the point blank range. So let's get him over here because he is getting hit with power weapons. God, they have so many people jumping into our midst. Well, let me see if maybe we can land on these guys. And we'll have him get into the scrum there. With the remainder, let's go ahead and move forward. And actually, I don't know what the best positioning is going to be for my tactical marines. I may just have them sort of assist as much as they can. I do think we're going to need more reinforcement over here, though. Force Commander's in melee mode, and yet he's not closing for melee. We've also got a rocket troop down here. Basically, this little gap right here is providing weird defilade. Oh, and we definitely don't want to get hit with those.
Get to that position, brothers.
Alright, well that didn't go too horribly, but it didn't go well either. The next wave is on its way, and it's coming from this direction. Alright, so let's move everybody where they need to be. And I'd prefer to get a gun down over here too.
Assault squad on the way. The enemy is here, Commander.
Let's maybe think about putting the tactical marines up in this building. Force Commander already stepped on the box, which is a problem. And have him jump into the center of the enemy right here for a very nice disruption of the enemy. And the Pitiless Lance of Vengeance. Very, very cool name. Let's go ahead and move them on out of the line of fire. And they threw a Stikkbomb out, but only managed to blow themselves up. We might actually be able to deal some damage if I can get Davian over into this corner. I think he'll be able to fire down at the enemy. Possibly. Maybe not. They're ready to go again, so I'm going to jump them in. And wow, what a battle. Luckily, their morale breaks. I need to get the Force Commander into melee with these cats right here because those giant hammers do a ton of damage to our homie Davian. I would also like to have... There we go. The butchery. The sheer destruction. Very, very nice. And there is just gear laying around everywhere. Mostly white gear, though. Nothing intensely useful. Let's go ahead and draw back into the base. Because they are using missile launchers, and that's going to kind of disrupt our plans here. Actually, yeah, let's jump in here and see if maybe we can handle some of these. Yeah. I mean, we may take a little bit of damage, but I think we should be okay. Oh, God. Alright, let's get them out before anything terrible happens. And unfortunately, let's go ahead and get them back in and over here to replenish themselves. We haven't found... Oh, the Immortal Purgation. That'll work out. And the remainder of these guys should just be cleanup work. Let's start thinking about mining areas, too. So we'll put some mines in right there.
The enemy has targeted one of our turrets.
I think it's also probably going to be in our best interest to drop some mines in here. All these areas with craters. Always great spots. You always want to look for those cratery areas to throw the mines in. And I realize they're attacking me from the south now before I'm able to shift. Tarkus is in a building, which I do not want him to be. So let's swing him on back down and south. I'd also like Davian to be over here so that we can unleash a barrage when we need to. And that first little infantry mine set, those did not do nearly as much damage as I had hoped they would. Fist of the Venerated Dead. Should probably also bring them down. I'm going to put Davian over here front and center and see if maybe I can't get a barrage off. There we go. That's what I like to see. Some gibbage. Means I should be able to drop guys in right here. And then we're going to run them back out as soon as they land. Oh, they jumped to the spot where my other guys were. That's good. It does look like Davian's about to power down, though. So maybe I should run the rights of the repairs on Davian really quickly. I didn't realize how low his health was getting. I thought he was a little bit beefier than that. Alright, so they just jumped in and wiped out Tarkus. And now they're coming on in to deal with the... Ew. They are just like everywhere. Oh, and we've also got a Kill-A-Can over here. Which means I need to put out a Melt-A-Bomb, like right now. And then get as many power weapons on that thing as I can. Okay, so that's now down. And what I'd love to see is you guys not loading into a building as melee units. Oh, we lost one of our sentry guns. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Now that he's replenished, I don't even know if he lost anybody, but I sent him back just in case. And the next attack is coming from where? It's coming from this way. Ew, I didn't even know we could be attacked from there.
Assault squad is ready to deploy.
Assault squad needs to get that crate open so that I can use some of my other gear. Let's put out some grenades while we wait. And that should kill that first little wave. I'm going to have Davian move up to the front, so maybe we can do a bursty fire over here. There we go. That's how we cut them up right there. Like turkey slices. And nobody else is far enough forward to actually do anything. So let's go ahead and have everybody else come out. These crates are sort of broken. There we go. So we'll get some more gear. And we've got another kill-a-can. So let's go ahead and jump them in, and as soon as they're in, we'll throw out a Melta. There it is. Force Commander's going to need a little bit of health, but that's alright because we got plenty of med kits on us for now. And it actually may be these guys right here, these knobs with these grease guns or whatever it is they're shooting me with. I don't know if those are big shooters or what those are. I think the big shooters are like the shoulder-mounted ones, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time, though. I will be the first to admit that I'm not exactly... Oh, that was it? Well then.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
I didn't even get to use up our mines. I'm disappointed. I wanted those mines up at the top to blow some dudes up. We got the Angel of Silence, which is really, really good, so we'll probably incorporate that into our Scouts build somehow. This is a bonus deployment, so I think we have another bonus deployment left too, so we're in really good shape as far as the actual deployment phase of the game goes. Davian Thule has leveled up, which is what I was hoping for. Unfortunately, Thaddeus did not follow suit, so we're going to have to deal with that. He may have to come with us to the next mission as well. Avitus leveled up, which is pretty cool. The Wide Gain Teleporter. Interesting.
We taught those greenskins to kneel in the Emperor's presence.
We did better than that. We taught them to lie face down in the dirt and bleed in his presence.
I feel like Avitus would just be terrible at parties. Like, he's got to be one of those people that's just like, do you want to hear a story about a bridge? If you guys know what I mean. Let's see here. We've got a bunch of stuff we can equip. We've got the Light of Salvation. The Pitiless Light of Truth isn't as good, so it goes straight to the Librarium. Sacred Lance. We have a blue rocket launcher now, so we can get rid of all the other ones. I'm going to hold on to the extra Storm Bolters just in case we ever find ourselves privy, or at least in possession, of a new suit of Terminator armor. Iron Fist we don't need to keep. The Hand of Fury. Let me have a look at Thaddeus's gear and figure out. So the Hand of Fury is better, so we'll probably give him that as soon as he levels up high enough. The Herald of War is a plasma pistol that I would like just to keep everything going to put on him, or to keep our plasma build going. I'm really impressed with the plasma weapons so far in this game. Having a team that's just kitted out with plasma weapons seems to be just doing wonders. Nothing those gobs of molten liquid can't solve. Over here, he has now finished his second tree, which leaves him, I think, I'm going to move him out towards... Oh, I don't know. Let's move him out towards, yeah, the improved loadout, I guess. So that he can have something else to come along with him. Up in here, we have movement speed, but nothing that's looking like an amazing choice right now. Thaddeus, nothing to go on him just yet. Davian, brother Davian. He's already got Venerable. All of his stats are looking pretty sexy. I think I'm going to work him towards the Living Ball of Cover perk, where it just turns him into a piece of landscaping that we can hide behind while he heals. It seems like a pretty cool thing to use. And the Steadfast Plating is better than what he has in terms of armor by a wide margin. Makes him do more range damage, so I think I'm going to swap that out as well. We are, however, waiting for this one. Actually, never mind, it's ready to go. So that's going to increase his accuracy. He's going to lose some damage there. But his damage is so high already. The extra health and the explosive damage resistance would be nice too, given how susceptible he very likely is to like meltas and things of that nature. Avitus, sir. What were we working you towards? Heavy Weapons Specialist. Or, what are my other options here? We can move towards Terminator. I'm going to go towards Heavy Weapons Specialist so he doesn't have the setup or teardown time when he moves. Do we have anything that's good for ranged people over here? I doubt we do, but you never know. We'll donate some of this white gear. Nobody leveled up from it, unfortunately. I was really, really hoping we could get Thaddeus up to level 16 so that I could bench him for a little while again, but unfortunately, we just can't seem to close that 16 gap right there. I must not be donating cool enough stuff. We must not have enough bling. Like, a lot of the stuff on here is pretty blinged out, but I think we're just not bringing enough for the Emperor to give us his blessing, the big E, repping the Emps as we always do. He's just not giving us the XP we need, so I believe I'm going to break off the episode here because, alas, I don't have time to do anything else in the episode. I'll see you guys next time. We have one additional deployment, which is us going to handle Rippa Splitta, so stay tuned for that. Take care out there, everybody, and I will see you next time.